Now, there's all kinds of tricks on this, on Windows Vista and on any Windows for opening stuff, and basically just doing anything. Right, the first thing there is ipconfig. Now, ipconfig is basically, it tells you your default gateway and your IP address. I'm not going to type it in for safety purposes. Alright, the next thing is ping, and then you put www.google.com. Now what this does is it tests how fast your internet connection is. You can either put google.com or your IP address. I'm not going to press enter, mainly because it shows your IP address. Alright? Right, the next thing is how to delete stuff. I'm just going to make an example. What you put in first is del, and you're going to put the drive, in which is going to be c:// and I'm going to put Windows. Obviously I'm not going to press Windows, delete Windows, because then I have no Windows system. So that's just a basic idea. Then there's, what else is there? 1 second, I have to go, but I'll be back. Right, the next thing is net users. Now, net users tells you what accounts are on your system. Okay? Now the next thing is net users, and let's say I want to find out more about Emily Ann, in which is one of my accounts on here. In other words, you're gonna put colons, you're gonna put brackets, right? But instead you're gonna put the account that you want, right? Now this is telling me that it's none, it's how many logon hours it has she ever changed the password, when did she do it, is the account activated, when does it expire, and everything else. Alright? Now, the next thing is how to change a password. You go to net user, and then you can put colon, whichever one. I'm going to put Emily Ann again. And then you're going to put star. Star is the most important thing of this. Alright? And now it's going to ask you, do you want to change a password? You pop in a password, and that's it. Alright? And that's it for right now. Or that's all I know about the command prompt. Alright? Right. The next thing is Notepad. What you have to do is you have to go to start, and then usually it should be right there. But if you don't, you can go there, and then you kind of scroll up until you see accessories. And in accessories you should be able to access the Notepad there. Alright? Here we go. Now, one thing that you can do is if you want to play a prank on your friend, you can do this. Now what this is, it opens your start menu, meaning what I showed you before. What I showed you before about the command prompt, it opens that until it crashes. And what you would save that is, you'd save as, and instead of putting the text file, you put all files, and you save it as hacks.bat. Alright? Also, to let you know, sending batch files are illegal. So anything that happens during this video, and if you want to try it on a friend, you could go to jail. Alright? So save it at your own risk and do it responsibly. Alright? Now the next thing is shutdown.exe -f. Now you save this you can save this as any file. Save this as any file as you want, like any file name at all, and as long as it ends in .bat. Alright? And then all this does is it closes all of your applications, and then it logs you off, and then it just restarts. Alright? Right, the next thing is shutdown.exe -s -t 60 -c. What this does is, and then you could have put this is harmless. what this does is it shuts down your whole entire system. Alright? And you can save, again, you can save this as any, as long as it ends in .bat. Right. Now let's say this happens and you're like, oh my god. Alright, don't panic. If your system's ever shutting down and you don't want it to, this is what you go to. You go to start, and then here you on the search system you go shutdown -A. And then that's all you need to do when you do that, and -A means stop. It stops it and it doesn't write. That's all I know for right now. I'll tell you when I know more. So please subscribe to Alex, and I hope you learned something. So please subscribe again. I'm gonna get more Windows Vista videos for you. And this is a better version of the other one, because I got many comments that I needed to delete that you couldn't read. Alright? Because sometimes people think my accent is too strong. Alright? Now I hope you learned something. Hope you had a nice time.